Many of us come from single-parent homes and were born poor. Many of us grew up with other kids who were poor and went our whole childhood wishing that we had every toy that we saw on the TV commercials. We wanted to go to Disney World, Six Flags, and all of the other places that the other kids went. We wanted those Jordans. We wanted all of that. But unfortunately, we grew up poor. Most of our parents tried hard, but we still grew up poor. I'm here today to tell you that just because you grew up poor doesn't mean that you have to die poor. If you were born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, then that's when it's your fault. Everyone has something that they're good at. Everyone has a passion that can lead to huge profits. Everyone is capable of learning a trade and then using that knowledge to start a business. It's up to you to make your own path and to find a way to succeed. There's a lot of resources out there, more than ever before. But for some reason, in 2020, a lot of people are still out here saying, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I wish someone would teach me how to do that. Don't sit around here waiting for people to help you. Help yourself. Don't sit around waiting for people to teach you. Teach yourself. When I first started my cleaning business, I went to get contracts for office cleaning. On my first day going door to door, a big chain asked me did I know how to do a strip and wax. They told me that if I did, they would enter into a contract that would include stores across the entire state of Florida. I'm not talking about a few of them, I'm talking about several of them. I had absolutely no clue how to do it. I didn't even know what it was. But with confidence, I looked him right in the eyes and said yes. Then I went home to watch every single video that I could find on YouTube. Every single article that I could find, I read. I studied relentlessly for about 3 weeks straight. I was determined to make sure that I learned that new trade. I thought that at that time the cleaning businesses only did residential, only did commercial. I didn't realize that stripping, waxing, and doing floor care services is where the real money was at. That's where the real skills is that people seek out. They want to find somebody who can do that other than just basic things. So I took that and I ran with it. And I'm glad I did, because that was God's way of putting me on the next level and on a level further than what I was thinking initially. Now my cleaning business is very profitable and has some really big accounts. It took off so good that we stopped doing residential and office cleaning, just floors. We wanted to make the real money. I said all of that to say this: be resourceful. In this day and age, you can do anything. Don't be afraid to learn new things. Make learning a lifelong habit. Only a fool stops learning. God has certain places that He want to take you, but you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to do your research. You're going to have to gain that wisdom, that knowledge, and that insight so that you can get to the next level. If you start off on level 1 and you do the same things for the next 50 years, you're going to stay on level 1. It's by learning new things and transitioning that takes you to the next level. You don't just get to level 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 just by osmosis. It don't just come to you. You're not just going to sit around and get to the next level just because a certain amount of time passed. It's by relentless effort that you get to that next level. By learning, expanding your mind, that's how you get to that next level. A poverty mindset will keep you in poverty. It'll keep you right there, poor, all of your life. God can want to give you a mansion, but you refuse to change your mindset and you settling for that shack that you living in. You don't have to stay poor just because you grew up poor. Find a way to get to where you're going. I hear conversations every day, and it's really easy to spot those who are living with the poverty mindset. They say things like, "Child, I can't afford that. I wish I could drive a car like that." I wish I could afford to travel. I'm not going to be able to afford to go to no football game. How you afford to eat all those steaks and shrimps? I wish I could do that. I wish. I can't. If you have a poverty mindset, you're exactly right. Just keep on wishing, because it ain't never gonna happen. You ain't never gonna make it because you keep saying that you can't. You keep telling yourself that you can't. Therefore, you can't. Those of us who are champions have a different mindset. We have that $1 billion mindset that's able to put us in a position to win. Instead of saying that we wish or we can't, we figure out a way to go out and get it. We figure out how much work it's going to take to bring that desire into fruition. We don't sit back and just wish that we could get it. We figure out how much work it's going to take. And we go out there and we make plans and we get it. We don't sit around all day and daydream. We work relentlessly until we achieve that dream. And then when we achieve that dream, we make more goals and more goals. And we continuously set goals, accomplish them, and set more and keep going. That's the mindset of a champion. We don't live with limits. A poverty mindset, those people have limits all around them. They're living every day in freedom, but their mind is really in jail. They're locked up and incarcerated, and unfortunately, a lot of people with the poverty mindset are serving life sentences. They'll never change. They don't want no better. They don't want nothing in life. Those people out there that are accomplishing dreams and making it happen, they're not no better than you. If they can do it, you can too. If they can have it, you can too. They ain't no better than you. Get rid of that poverty mindset. Read as much as possible. Hang around people who actually want something in life. If you want to succeed, you're going to have to train your mind to succeed. Yeah, you may have grown up poor. Yeah, you may have been born poor. And yeah, everybody around you that you grew up with may have been poor. But if you die poor, it ain't nobody's fault but your own. You can't complain about nothing because you allowed it to happen. Go out there and get it. Make it happen. God bless you.